guys will get a lot out of it for sure.
So where can people check out? Oh, actually, no. Before we close this, I want to talk about your TV show you're just on.
Oh,
yeah, right.
We never brought that up.
Right.
The biggest highlight. So recently, I'll let you talk about it.
Roo ter and Butch. So was it you that said you watched it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
The Texas Investors Club on A&E.
West Texas. So I did too. Like last year, I was flicking through and it was on CNBC, and I remember watching for 5 minutes only. I was just like, they're so redneck. They would never invest in somebody like me.
If not, I was like, oh,
yeah, I'm like, they're not going to invest in me.
Yeah.
And so to be sitting across from them a year later, it was just so surreal to me. It was just like, because I just knew these type of guys would never understand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But
did they?
yeah, they did. And A&E saw me, I think, pitching at South by Southwest, and they reached out to us and like, hey, would you want to be on this reality show? And I thought they were lying. But
Probably thought it was a
yeah, I
scam
thought it
at
was a
first.
joke.
Yeah,
And so I went through the series of interviews and auditions and stuff, and finally, like, they never told me who I was auditioning for, like what show it was. No, I had no idea.
You said it was a reality show.
Until I landed, though.
Okay.
And, like, I had no idea. So they just called me up, and, like, at the beginning of August, like, hey, we've got you plane tickets. You're going to fly out to Texas. That's all we can tell you. Don't wear heels. And I was like, wait, what? And so they flew me out there, and the minute I landed...
That's kind of sketchy, though, don't you think?
It was very sketchy,
Like
and it was in the middle of Hurricane Harvey, so I was flying to Texas, and I was like...
Going into a hurricane, like, what am I doing right now?
And then they didn't want to... And then, like, just somebody will pick you up in a van at the airport. I'm like, it was a little
That's really sketchy.
It was... And I don't know if you've ever seen Odessa, Texas, but there's nothing, and there's definitely not none of me. So I was like, oh my God. So when I landed, when I flew, I had to check my prototype because the airline couldn't identify what it was. So they're like, just check it. So I landed. No, they when I landed, my bag went through and they broke the prototype.
Oh no.
Snap. Yes. And so, like, the second I landed and just saw my bag, I'm like, oh, shit. And the camera started rolling. Like, there was a guy, they jumped out of, like, a white truck, a white van, and it was just cameras rolling. So I'm in, like, whatever I slept, it was like a 12-hour flight to Texas because I was rerouted.
You weren't expecting it at all?
No. Like, oh, my God. So, yeah. So they just started taping. And so I'm like, all right, fine. Now, I told the producers the minute I landed, I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm like, my prototype is broke. What do you want me to do on the show? I'm like, I don't want to look crazy. So they're like, no, don't worry about it.
Roll with it.
Yeah, they're like, don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. Fine. Okay. So then the guys come in. And so I see who it is now. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, I don't even have a product to show these guys. Like, so we were out there for a week and we did these series of challenges. And so they're oil guys and they have oil companies out there. So, I'm going through the motions and I'm like, this is how Driver WatchDog would work in your company and da-da-da. So, I put them, one of the days I put them through this obstacle course, this drunk driving obstacle course just to simulate drunk driving. I mean, we had a ball. It was
that
so
seems
much
like
fun.
They would love that.
They had so much fun. These guys drink all day long. Yeah. Like, they don't stop drinking. They curse all day. I mean, they're so cool. They're super, hillbilly, but... his son's name is Miller Lite. No joke. That's his name. Swear to God. Rooster McConaughey. It's Matthew McConaughey's brother. And so, his Margarita and Miller Lite are his kids' names.
That's wow.
But so,
Jesus.
The producers were like, yeah, it's fine. We're going to help you out. And so we were trying to simulate the product, like the video part of the product, because like the app worked. It was just the camera that was broken. And so they did all that. At the end of the day, they were filming all of this. And then they were like, oh yeah, we don't have any footage. So it was like the whole week was for nothing, and it was like, okay, so I went to the guys, and
what do you mean they didn't have any footage?
They didn't get good workable
They didn't
footage?
give any footage for me to be able to show, like, how the product would work for them. Which is what they were telling me the whole week, like, no, we got it, we're going to simulate the product, you don't worry about it being broken.
Okay.
So I go into the negotiations, into, like, this Shark Tank type of situation. So we go in there.
Barn.
Yeah, exactly. And so now
That's
I'm just like,
Yeah.
guys... my product broke. And they were like, what? So they were flipping out. Yeah, no, this was great. And so they were like, well, why didn't you tell us in the first place? I'm like, but the producers, they didn't want me to. And so at the end of the day, they were like, they understood the product. They understood why I invented it. And they saw the value for their own company. Right. And so, yes, they gave me the money.
Nice.
Are you allowed to say how much it is?
I got $250,000 to
start.
Wow,
congratulations.
And then... an open line of credit after that to bring us to market.
Wow.
And then plus whatever customers that they're able to bring to the table.
That's
so
awesome.
Now you can leverage their network of people.
yeah.
Too,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
yes.
Well, I mean, but this is what they they had nothing to see, so they really invested in me, right?
Right,
So when
yeah.
people say investors invest in the person, like that really spoke to they're investing in the person because I
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
couldn't
didn't have the
effectively
product.
show the product, right? So it was great.
That's awesome.
It was dramatic. it was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
dramatic.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
If anyone's
great.
watching the video now, John pointed out before. This is not her prototype.
Oh.
No, that's such a different machine I have. It's a
What's it here for?
It's a lubricating nozzle. No, it's just an idea we were talking about for a product.
Doesn't really look like
That's
a.
how prototypes are born.
Yeah, that's
Right?
how prototypes are born. So.
Money stacking up, talking trash, better back it up. I'ma make my money while they laugh at us.